How many children do you all have?
3.
Okay, so run this to me, Judge. How much am I looking to be paying per month?
$2,969 a month.
Got to be month.
But that's a break because you said you give me 10,000, so that's a whole break.
You know.
Ain't
Yeah.
no name used to
You shouldn't be
already.
bothered.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be bothered.
So, Mr. Hall,
Should've found you in the club.
excuse me. I know you still soft on her, but I'm talking to you right now, all right? So, did you have access to health insurance that would be cheaper than $250 a month?
Yeah, I can get some.
But you have to enroll the children in health insurance within the next 30 days. If you don't do it within the next 30 days and she comes back, you'll be paying her the $250 reimbursement.
We'll be back, Judge.
No,
Okay.
we ain't
We'll
gonna
be
do
back.
that.
Well, that has nothing to do with me. All right.
All rise. Support court with Judge Vade.
All right, guys, get ready, because what you're about to witness is pure family courtroom chaos. From the moment this mother walks in, she's not just playing defense, she's throwing bombs. She accuses her own son of being a puppet, her ex of betrayal, and her sister of stealing her life. And instead of focusing on her child's future, she's obsessed with control, power, and revenge. Judge Vonda barely gets a word in before it all explodes. If you thought family court was just about custody, think again. This is generational trauma, live and unfiltered. The gloves are off, and this mother's venom is just getting started.
Is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1052, Hall case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Okay, Mr. Hall brought you to court, Ms. Doug, and you were served to be here. It looks like he was wanting a reduction in his child support. He actually wrote he had receipts in the petition. So, do you know anything about that?
Well, apparently he's Casper
Okay.
because he ain't showed up. So, I mean, he's clearly wasting my time. He was clubbing last night, so maybe he just couldn't get up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because he did say something, he was a promoter, a rapper or something, right?
He a rapper.
Okay.
He needs to wrap himself around the job. But anyway,
That was not nice.
I
Ms.
know.
Doug.
I'm sorry. I'm frustrated.
I
because
understand
didn't
your
have to-
frustration. You had to be here today. He didn't show up,
Right.
obviously. So,
And
you
I'm
know.
paying for it.
Buckle up, guys, because this part dives even deeper into the dysfunction. The sister steps up and drops receipts. Literally. She's been taking care of the child for years, while the mother vanished. And now, the same mother wants to rewrite history. The tension snaps when the sister reveals she had no choice but to step up while the mother went MIA. It's heartbreak meets hard truth. Judge Vonda is caught in a tug-of-war between two sisters who clearly have more than just child support to settle. This isn't just about money. It's about dignity, betrayal, and years of resentment boiling to the surface.
Sitter, but okay.
all right. So, he said he wants a reduction in child support. You know anything about that?
Yeah, but I don't think he deserves to get a reduction, Your Honor.
So, tell me about that.
Okay, so last time you told him that he needed to put the kids on medical insurance.
Right.
He has failed to do so. The kids are still on my medical. Not only that, he's not picking them up for the visitation. I'm still paying people to help me as far as like sitters and take the kids to and from school.
Okay.
I have some proof right here of the things that Mr. Hall has been doing that shows that he has the money, but he's just not making the time.
Okay. So, you have the proof, I'm assuming, to say why his child support shouldn't be reduced.
Correct.
Okay. Did you want me to look at that? Because if so, our bailiff can come and get
Yes,
that.
Your Honor.
Okay.
And so I made you your own copies, and I have some to go along with you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes. So in Exhibit A, Your Honor, you see Mr. Hall, and he's gone to the dentist and had diamonds placed in his teeth.
Interesting.
So, I mean, he has the money, like, again, he's picked.
All right, guys. The temperature in the courtroom just hit boiling point. The mother isn't backing down. She turns the table and starts attacking everyone's character, accusing the sister of playing wife to her ex and painting herself as the real victim. But the more she talks, the more unhinged it gets. Judge Vonda is visibly losing patience, trying to separate fact from fiction in a sea of finger-pointing. The mother's delusions are now clashing hard with the reality her own child has lived through. What started as a support hearing now feels like a live wire of family warfare.
And chooses what he wants to do with his money.
Okay.
And then, so if you go to Exhibit B, Mr. Hall just paid for a video shoot. So again, he's showing that diamond encrusted tooth.
All right. Have you seen him since he had these diamonds on his teeth?
No, ma'am, I hadn't seen him since the last court.
Okay. Do you know, and maybe it's in your evidence, I'm just jumping ahead. Do you know if he ever mentioned how much these crushed diamonds cost?
No, but I'm pretty sure he paid a good penny for them. I'm sure he didn't put rhinestones in his mouth, so.
It could be that, what they call it, that cubic stuff?
CZ?
Yeah, I think that's
Oh, I'm not sure.
it. Okay.
And then on Exhibit C, you see he's laying in a bed of clouds or cotton or something like that, but
Yeah, it looked real interesting.
yeah, he's out playing and not helping with the 3 kids. So again, I don't feel like it needs to be reduced, because if you can see, I mean, from the pictures and stuff, that Mr. Hall is just not being an active participant or parent, and I'm doing all the parenting and stuff by myself. Again, he didn't even bother to show up to court, but he had me served. So,
In Exhibit D, am I supposed to be looking at some tennis shoes?
yeah. So in this picture, Mr. Hall has on some new retro Jordans, but has yet to pay retroactive child support. So, yeah, those shoes can go anywhere from $200, depending on where he purchased them. I'm sure he could have used that money towards the health insurance.
Well, if those shoes are that expensive, then yeah. So, I mean, thank you for bringing it. I don't really know what to do with it because he didn't show up for court today.
I know.
Did he contact you at all about coming to court?
No, but I just went on his Instagram and he had like a show last night. So apparently, like I said, it must be more important than being here. He may be just laid up somewhere, so I don't know.
Does he get paid for appearances when he have these shows?
He does.
Okay.
And
So it's not volunteer work or nothing?
It can range anywhere from like $3,000 to $10,000, depending on what venue is called him. So I'm not sure why he isn't here, Your Honor. I just brought my evidence to do my due diligence because I was ordered to come to court. So I don't know what to say about Mr. Hall, but I mean, the child support can just stay the same and him just reimburse me for the medical because he's not going to do it.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate you showing up, that you got served. You may not know this, or maybe you do know it, depending on how often you have to come to the courthouse and do your own paperwork and such, but everybody doesn't show up when they're served to come to court. So that I can appreciate, and I also can appreciate you bringing actual evidence because people don't do that either.
Right.
However, I don't know.
It's really nothing.
There's really nothing that can be done because he's the petitioner. He's the one who brought this lawsuit before the court, so he would be the one having to come in and state his claims for relief. This would be like your rebuttal evidence, essentially.
Right.
So, I mean, there's nothing for me to do but to dismiss this case. Now, I just want you to understand, he can refile it.
Okay, that's fine.
So, I would hope he wouldn't do this again, but I just want you to know that he could do this again.
I mean, and if he does, I'm sure he'll give me more evidence. So, you know,
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I showed up to court because it's the law, so that's why I showed up. So.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Well, did you have any questions for me while you're here?
No, Your Honor. I mean, I feel like everything was answered last time. I know, well, yeah. Can I get an increase if he does bring me back to court and I show proof that he's making more money?
Well, and see, that's the thing. Even if you do show proof, you have to file your own
Okay,
petition
okay.
with the court, asking the court to increase his child support.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
No, thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Buckle up one last time, because this ending hits like a gavel slam. Judge Vonda finally brings order, shutting down the chaos with a brutal dose of reality. The child's needs come first, and the mother's excuses don't hold up against the evidence. The sister's sacrifices are acknowledged, and child support is enforced. But beneath the ruling lies a deeper tragedy. This family isn't just divided, it's fractured beyond repair. And as the mother storms out in denial, you're left wondering if justice can ever heal wounds this deep. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.